Welcome back to the channel. We're playing some Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. We got a navigator,
I
so
always keep my options open.
we probably need to level up here. Let's see. Let's look around a minute first, but I think we've already completed this area. So let's level our navigator. Let's level Cassia. I don't know how I want to level her, to be honest with you. Explain the willpower, I guess. And then I have no idea. This is such a huge menu. So let's see. She's got. Huh. Let me see. I'm gonna. No. We're gonna leave it there. And we have to get down here again. Let's see. Hmm. That one's actually kind of interesting. I like that. There's a lot. That one's actually really nice too. I like the healing though. Oh, I get one right here too. Oh, cool. That's awesome. What's this one in it? Alright, so this one, we're gonna take another willpower, I think. And let's see. There's just so much stuff, man. We're gonna start there, I think. And then let's see, there's some good ones here. Let's see what we got. Hmm. I think we want that. And another level. How many levels are we getting with this? We'll take that. And let's go awareness. Alright. Alright, that took a while. Alright, so let's get moving.
Always keep your eye on the price.
We got a full team now, so you know, I'm not saying I'm sure we'll find some more followers, but we've got a full team. So that's cool. I like having full teams. This last 5%, man, take forever to load on this for some reason. Lord Commander, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion route. The Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. Your heart starts beating furiously, your breath comes short and choppy, and your fingertips tinge unpleasantly. You notice that Pegasus is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of the sudden wave of unease. Without even looking at the Voxmaster, Cassia waves her away. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. Of course. When you're ready for the ritual, please let me know. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, then lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? For second hesitation, Cassia lets a small exhale, then raises her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped. But you acted honorably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. But now, Cassia, I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the second rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. I doubt the initiative can understand the mysteries of navigation, but I should try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I become one with the vessel. Cassia lifts lock up her hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports. After that, I will use the House or Celio ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts, and then it's time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. Cassia unfurls her hand and as though dropping something. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Orsilio never lose their course. It is my habit to use the blood of my attendants, so as to preserve my own. However, given the current circumstances, my own will serve even better. The blood of the Navis Nobilat is sacred, and so much more suitable for the communion ritual. Alright, that's the text. I shall take my leave of you and for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me, if you can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is opened. I think that's a challenge. Okay, maybe not. Voxmaster Victus. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lord Navigator, Lady Navigator, and the bridge. And may the Emperor's light help us all. Cassia, the Voxcaster in the Sanctum Navis picks up the susurration of clothes, pious chanting, and the metallic clicking of implants. Then the string voice of Lady Navigator breaks the silence, initiating communion ritual. You hear the exultant ring of metal freed from its scabbard, then the stifled gasp of the Lady Navigator, the rhythmic drift of liquid on canvas, and the faint whisper of a brush. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fury dance. A storm rising above foaming waters, armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her. No, of me, its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened, the great ruler is gone. Boxmaster recoils at Cassia's voyage and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks and the Voxcaster fell silence. He quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through the navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. We're gonna leave her. Soul-shading screams drown out the box transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Nebis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain. Their throats are off from the strain. And then sudden silence. The dull-thudded bodies, dropping bodies, proclaim their fate. It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's right, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Nebis after the ritual, or what is left of them. Rogue trader, I feel our unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be a whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around my brush, it only draws me onward. The way is blocked. You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric and metallic clip. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Lord Captain, congratulations on requiring a navigator. Spare me a few moments of your time, please. There are several matters to require your attention. First of all, I want to report on the condition of Station Uric 5. Regularly, we were brought too late to evacuate the residents of the station. The warp disruptions affecting Uric 5 twisted the bodies and minds of the tenants. The corruption failed to affect Lady Cassia. I think the Emperor and the navigators were trained to resist the Imperium's pull. With your permission, I would like to remind you that we are still in need of men and women for the crew. We have not located Heinrich von Kallax, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. As we can now test, the men vanished into the shadows of the solar system and not present on Uric 5. Keep this in mind when making future plans. Thank you. This is all for now. If it pleases you, Lord Captain. Okay, so the next place to go... We've got this. We've got these two places here. This one I don't want to go to yet. Nothing here, I don't think. Should we go to the void ship? Let's go to the void ship. Lord Captain, there's a commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where initiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you could find out what has brought Cassia to the deck.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance. Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Uric 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works. One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you. Your servants are somewhat sluggish when it comes to attending a noblewoman of the Navis nobility, but they are quite tolerable. Thank you for your concern.
Katya cringes her wrist slightly, adjusts her adornment on her forehead, and then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothing. The natural appearance of navigators often becomes topic of gossip amongst along the service and officers alike. It is clear that she should not feel comfortable aboard a ship teeming with new people.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting. Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Okay, let's see. Nothing to apologize for?
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station. Of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So, why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. Then just imagine the things that await beyond, but... My delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing. Words like that, Lord Captain, could easily be misconstrued. You should familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn the appropriate manner of conversing with a lady.
Yeah, I think that's what she liked anyway. Okay, there's some goods here. Cool. Hint, hint, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So now I have to go... Okay, to the bridge. Alright, let's continue where we're headed. Actually, let's change course. Let's change course. Let's go to the prison planet next. We have a quest there. Let's do that. Probably better than going to the unknown. Let's go here. Alright. So what we're going to do... Alright, so there's our team. We need to look at Cassia and see what equipment she has. So I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I actually upgraded her equipment or not, or gave her anything. So we need to look... Let's look at everybody and see where they stand. 'Cause I think I need to do a few things here. So let's look at them here. So weapons. There's a sniper there. Shotgun's kind of cool. But he's pretty terrible at shooting. Is that a sniper too? Yeah, it's kind of like a sniper, isn't it? It's a short range though, isn't it? I do like having him with the chain. We're gonna leave him like that. It's probably the best. All right now. Alright. Yeah, I can't really equip. It's a two-handed staff. She really needs the staff. She can't use these. Alright, let's see. Bolter hits really hard, so I can't think we can get rid of that. He's got that. Okay, let's see what she's got. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna give her the sniper for now. Well, I don't know. We're just going to though. Alright. So let's stick around. There's some goods.
Let us not dawdle.
Acquisition possible.
And escort come in. Alright. Pilot recoil. The Imperium woman looks at you, a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in your eyes. Who are you? Where'd you come? How did you come from this planet? Are you reinforcement? Saint Teeth. I thought you'd never come. Reporting, there's been a prison riot on the planetoid, led by the prison warden himself. My lord, Evane Winterscale, son of rogue trader Caligulus Winterspell, went to parley with him. Laboring biomass should have been equipped with the shutdown switches. It is surprising that this procedure was not performed in a timely manner. Hey, what? Switches? They're not machines. You can't switch them off. Oh, crock shit. I get it now. A few grams of baseline implanted in the base of the skull is that your idea of a shutdown? You do realize those are living people, not a resource. This statement is false. The primary attribute of a convicted person on a mining planet is that of a resource. Individually is negligible. Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Castellugia is a nobleman with a respected governor house and a vassal of House Winterscale. All of a sudden, he proclaims that Racaldi Philia is now his personal domain, and that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. And I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel? What kind of madman must ever revolt on a barren rock? Seems more than likely that Warden Castillo learned about the rebellion on Reichhead Minoris and decided to use the situation to his advantage. I can't say for certain. Perhaps no one can. Governor Medina has always preferred to shoot rebels rather than inquire about their motives and connections. Unless he's one of the prisoners in regards, it seems unlikely. There are no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. There's nothing anyone else anyone could have used to reach this place. Some of the rebels are holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given their only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, your lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mind the entrance, so the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. It's a personal matter, Master Castellugia is the seditious warden, is Lord Yvain's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, so he rushed here without delay, and hoping to bring his old friend to his senses, no doubt. First Winterscale in memory who prefers to talk rather than shoot and slash. Faintly, young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that is alive and well. He's gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. Cassia frowns in confusion. Theobald executed his wife and only son, mere suspicion of treason against House Roselio. Why did the noble Yvain rush to save someone who had betrayed his house? Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? Alright, let's move on. Maybe. Woman freezes for a moment, then asks, Your lordship, if I may have a minute of your time, I wouldn't have ever dared to trouble you with this personal matter, but the situation. In any case, have you been to the capital of Reichhead Minoris yet? I wanted to ask you if you saw a man there. Communications officer named Jaspar. What's your relationship with this man? We're engaged, your lordship. Alright. She has a long sigh. You can see the relief gleaming in her eyes. You can imagine how much I needed to hear that thank you. She bows. You can tell the desperation in her eyes that she's exhausted, frightened, and wishes to be off this planet as soon as possible. Okay, well, let's disarm that.
Duty prevails.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, we have to go through here, it looks like. Let's do this. Let's do an F5 before we...
Nothing escapes my sight. Abelard, I've been meaning to ask. How are you keeping it together so well? Don't you ever feel awful without her?
Enough, Tlus. We have a duty to the new rogue trader. You would do well to focus on that. If you keep your mind busy, you will have less opportunity to fill it with awful things.
Ah. Okay, they heal back, so it doesn't really matter that much, I'll be honest with you.
This task should have been accomplished easily.
Yeah, it should have been. I did get some injuries off of that, though, which kind of does suck. Alright, let's move on.
You will beg for mercy, but
Cassia.
I will grant none. Give me strength.
Okay, Cassia is an officer in your ship's navigator. She strikes foes with the energies of the warp and supports the party by making her allies stronger. Voice of command is an officer ability that increases the allies' characteristics for 1 round, and also allows the officer user their officer abilities on that ally from a distance. The higher the officer's fellowship bonuses, the more the target's characteristics are increased. Officer can use voice of command again on the same ally only after 2 rounds have passed since its first application. Okay. Alright, so where are our enemies? Here, 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 and here. Okay. So... you've been ambushed. Oh. Well, thank you for being ambushing me. Can they shoot through this? Did you run up there and just take that? Alright, let's see. I think we need to move. I don't. Yeah, it's gonna hit everybody in my way, so she needs to be in front. Or here, maybe? No, wait, let's go right. Yeah, there we go.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Isn't this a job for the... If I may?
Alright, okay.
There is movement in the Imperium.
Alright, so now we don't want to do that. We don't want to get that up there that high.
Not the Scryer's job. But of course.
Isn't this a job our duty demands?
Who if not me? It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
We're gonna put him over here. I didn't move him because I don't know why.
God Emperor, move through.
I hope I don't shoot my own guy in the
Fire
back.
in my heart.
I will wanna. I better not do that.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. I hit. What was, really? You threw a grenade through the bars? That's pretty crazy.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll do it.
Missed.
Another foe painted black.
Okay, I mean that was a pretty fun little combat run right there, man. That's how combat should feel, I think. She is like really overpowering. Dang, that knife actually did some damage, didn't it? Alright. Should be some goods over here somewhere. There we are.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. Keep your wits about you.
I am registering unconventionally high efficiency for the unit Cassia Orcelio. We're attempting to earn limited experience. The unit status is being upgraded.
Knowledge is the key to everything, is it not, esteemed Magos? I learned this wisdom from your fellow priests, and it has helped me many times.
I always get the job done.
Huh. Well, that's a pretty brutal little scene there.
Is there money to be made?
There's some loot over here somewhere. There.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright. So I guess the next thing is to go downstairs. So anyway, we're probably gonna end it here. Had a good combat, had some exploration, so see how good the new team works together, and I mean, and how crazy OP Garcia was in that combat. Like, really OP, man. So, anyway, appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you next time.